Alright, I'm just gonna come out and see what we're all thinking. The healer class is the hardest class to play in this game. You don't have the sub-locking combo power of the attack ninjas, you don't have the finesse or ninja tools of the ranged ninjas, and you don't have the Unga Boonga strength and super armor of the defense ninjas. So what do you have? What you have is your mind. Being a healer is all about strategy, and what many great ninja before you will tell you that having power without strategy is a single-sided sword. I think some ninja probably said that somewhere. Anyways, what I thought would be fun is to take you through what goes through my mind when I'm playing the healer, and see if that gives you any insight into what it would be like for you to play the healer class, because being a healer is not for the faint of heart. So, hopefully you guys enjoy this and you find it interesting. If you do, let me know down below. Smash that like button and let's get into it. Alright, let's get started with this gameplay. Always remember to check to see what the other team has. Looks like they've got 3 attack, 1 range, and we've got a rainbow going on. So, let's believe in ourselves. It's always sort of best to have a rainbow, I think, though going straight DPS does have its advantages. The first thing I'm doing here is going for the scroll. Now this isn't normally a healer responsibility, but I find that no one else seems to do it, so there I am, like, trying to help get in. I should have left it to this defender to do it, since it is actually his job and he actually seems to know that, but I wanted to stay and back him up in case the attackers came after us. Really having that first scroll is sort of, sometimes can really shift the momentum in your favor. I got double supered with a Rasen Shuriken and a freaking Majestic Fireball. So these DPS is really going to be a problem. So I decided to switch up my build because I really felt that my team was going to need the buffs to be able to compete with the DPS. So I went with Super Light and Boulder, which helps increase your movement and it ups your secret technique gauge. Now here I saw I was about to get double teamed, but my objective was to heal my ally who was being chased around the corner, so I quickly jumped to the side and then just did as much quick movement as I could to juke those two and get to my ranged ally and try to throw some heals. Though unfortunately I started getting targeted by the actual attacker myself, so I ended up hitting my ultimate and then got the frick out of there. Now here I saw an opportunity to attack this attacker who had really low health, so I sort of took advantage of that, even though my main purpose was to try to chase down my allies and buff them. And now I'm in a Genjutsu. Now here your controls are reversed and your screen gets blurry, so I decided to jump off and then hang out to the side and try to avoid any type of combat. Until I can get my sight back. And there's the buff, and there's the heal. You can see that my secret technique is almost back. The Uchiha Shuriken healing ultimate, it's one of the fastest ultimates to charge. And with the Light and Boulder Jutsu, you can get it, at least 3 or 4 times in the match. So it really comes in handy. So I got my buffs off, and now I'm in for an attack mode. I'm trying to help. Oh! Try to avoid that. And I just knocked that dude straight into the Rasen Shuriken, or Rasen Rampage. That was really nice. So following my teammate, trying to stay close to them as possible, and really keep an eye on their health bars. And the health bars of the opponents. I see one of them is kind of weak, so I want to try to do my part in getting as much DPS as I can. I jump down to heal my ally, and then just try to keep in pace with everyone else. And here I saw that this guy was low, so I was going to turn and try to attack him, but I started getting double teamed. So my focus now is to just avoid being caught up in too much combat. So I jumped off the side to try to keep them pushing. I saw them going after that one guy who was like half health, and I was thinking about helping him, but then I saw that the scroll was coming up pretty soon. And since it was close, I wanted to have a chance to try to get that. And now I have to attack this attacker and get it away from him. Now that I've got the scroll, I'm able to run back to my teammates. And luckily it's a movement scroll, so it was easy to sort of move around. Boom. Okay, low. Now from here I can see that my team we're pretty far behind. Well, not too far, but we're behind. And so if things get out of control, then we're going to end up losing this match. So my focus now is to just double down on what I'm doing. Keep an eye on my health, keep an eye on everybody else's health, and then try to do as much DPS as I can. That's really all that you can do at this point. Boom. My team is getting their ults pretty quickly, so that's really good. I really like this jutsu. I really like the combination of the healing and the buffing. And I saw that this teammate was sort of halfway on health and was going at it with this range, so I wanted to come in and help do my part. And then we get stuck in the genjutsu again. And so from here, it's sort of the same strategy, keeping in mind that I have to reverse my controls movements in order to go where I want to go, and then just keep it on the side of the mountain and stay out of the fray until my vision comes back. Alright guys, I see that those guys are kind of low, but I want to keep an eye on my teammates and see where they are, and then also try not to get hit by that ult and not to get jumped. Right now it's neck and neck, and the next loss is going to seal it. So I was trying to see if I could pitfall this person right here with my Shoryuken, but I ended up getting a little overzealous, and now I'm being targeted on the side of the mountain. And now the only thing going through my head is don't fall. Like, do not fall, survive. Doesn't matter what happens now, just try to survive. And I ended up doing it in time for my other teammate to get the kill, and we won. So that was it. That was the entire strategy going through my head as I was fighting. Hopefully that was helpful. If it was, comment down below on your thoughts, and don't forget to like and subscribe to stay tuned for more, and I will see you in the next one.